Today on Rappler. Former DepEd Undersecretary Gloria Mercado claims then DepEd Secretary Sara Duterte gave her cash, possibly to influence her. House Good Government Committee Chairperson Chua says the amounts potentially misused by Vice President Duterte surpassed the threshold for plunder. A Chinese Navy helicopter shadowed and approached a Philippine Fisheries Bureau aircraft while on patrol near the Scarborough Shoal. The Commission on Elections declares party list Akbayan a winner in the 2022 elections. And Filipina F1 Academy driver Bianca Bustamante looks at the silver linings despite lackluster ratings in the 2024 Singapore Grand Prix. Former Department of Education Undersecretary Gloria Mercado claims former DepEd Secretary Sara Duterte gave cash on a regular basis when she became the head of the procuring entity of the department. Mercado tells the House Good Government Committee she was asked to resign because of her unwillingness to skirt procurement guidelines.
Between February 2023 to September 2023, I received a total of 9 envelopes labeled Hope.
Mercado says she donated the money to a non-government organization, which gave her a receipt as proof of the donation. Asked whether the envelopes were a means to influence your decision, Mercado answers, could be. Duterte denies the allegation.
Gloria Mercado is a disgruntled former employee of the Department of Education.
The vice president also accuses Mercado of soliciting donations totaling 16 million pesos using her name without her consent. House Good Government Committee Chairperson Chua defends the congressional inquiry into Sara Duterte's budget utilization, saying the amount surpassed the threshold for plunder. Chua notes the, quote, sheer vastness of these potentially misused funds sets this matter apart. The Commission on Audit asked the Office of the Vice President to return 73 million pesos in disallowed confidential expenses in 2022 and flagged 164 million pesos in confidential expenses for the first 3 quarters of 2023. The country's plunder law says any public officer who acquires ill-gotten wealth totaling at least 50 million pesos shall be guilty of the crime of plunder. Duterte, who has denied misusing public funds, skipped the inquiry on Wednesday. She adds the issues are already pending before the Supreme Court. A Chinese Navy helicopter shadowed and approached a Philippine Fisheries Bureau aircraft while on patrol near the disputed Scarborough Shoal. The Philippine National Security Council says the incident took place on Monday, adding its aircraft was able to complete its mission. This is the latest in a series of air and sea encounters between the two countries. The Scarborough Shoal has been occupied by China's Coast Guard for more than a decade. In a statement, the NSC says China's actions violated air safety regulations. China, meantime, expresses concern over the deployment of the Typhoon system in the Philippines and accuses Washington of fueling an arms race. Philippine Military Chief Romeo Bronner on Wednesday says that if he had his way, I would like to have the Typhoons here in the Philippines forever. The Commission on Elections declares Akbayan a winner in the 2022 elections. The poll body makes official Akbayan's victory, allowing its first nominee, LGBTQ+ rights advocate Percy Sandanya, to have a seat in the House of Representatives. The proclamation comes after the Supreme Court upholds the Comelec's cancellation of the registration papers of wRap due to a violation of the party list law. Akbayan, which was 1 rank shy of winning a seat in the 2022 party list race, moves up a notch. Under the party list law, groups that fail to obtain 2% of the total votes cast in 2 consecutive elections may have its registration nullified. Akbayan is the home base of Senator Rizal Ontiveros, the only member of the opposition to win a seat in the Senate in the 2022 elections. Filipina F1 Academy driver Bianca Bustamante looks at the silver linings after the lackluster ratings in the 2024 Singapore Grand Prix. Bianca posts on Instagram, enjoyed the butterflies, nothing will ever take away the joy I felt racing in Asia again. I treasure even the tough times on the track, using all the lows to fuel my dreams even higher. Bianca enjoyed a promising qualifying session where she came in 9th in the first race, just 0.2 seconds away from a top 5 finish, and 10th in the second qualifier. Singapore marks the 5th stop of the 2024 season of the F1 Academy, where the world's best female racers under the age of 25 are pitted against each other. Bianca now looks to bounce back in the season's 6th stop in Lusail, Qatar, before wrapping up in UAE in December. And that's today's wrap. I'm Kara Oliver. Thank you for watching. Click the link below for the full story. Follow us on Rappler's YouTube, Facebook, X, Instagram, and TikTok.